This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network. This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast, or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Welcome to Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. We're going to go ahead and present to you the senior football players as they are introduced here on senior night for Midwest City football.
My name is Lanai Winford. Tonight I'm escorted by my mother, my brother, my sister, and my niece Nayela. My favorite MCHS memory is being in the press box during football practice and laughing for 10 minutes straight with Felicity and Antonia. After graduation, I plan on joining the reserves and going to college to study sports medicine and physical therapy. Lanai Winford, your favorite jokester is signing out.
She does want to work in sports medicine. I want to go at her me or
Yes. Let's hear for our senior football trainers and managers.
nice and not wet.
Yes.
We missed on that warm part.
You said we missed on the punt?
On that warm part. Yeah.
Turn it on, Tom. Let's see if it works.
And your legs.
Really? Okay. Turn it on, Denny.
I hope you feel some heat.
I feel like it's starting.
It's going to smell pretty good too, because it's lit up all year. My heater in the house.
hot right here. This microphone's hot.
Your mic's turned out.
Whoa.
Now we will be presenting our senior football players.
My name is William Rose, and I'm with my mom, my dad, my sister, and my brother-in-law. My best bomber memory is meeting Miss Gorman when I was a kid. After high school, I planned on going to college for engineering. Once a bomber, always a bomber.
Everybody knows this girl.
My name is Matavion Carter. I have with me tonight my mother, Shanella Rice, my dad, Orlando Jones, my brother, Reggie, my little sister, Lily, and my stepdad, Stan. My most memorable moment at Midwest City is riding with Trevor to practice my junior year. I plan on going to college and majoring in business and engineering. Bomber Nation, thank you. 5-2, out.
My name is Marion Hamilton. I'll be escorting my mom, dad, my little brothers and sisters. My favorite memory from Midwest City was playing basketball and playing football with my boys, having fun. After graduating, I plan on going to college. M-Dub, that's my hood, 2 out.
I done seen y'all's grades. Because I done helped y'all with some work. This question. Who said that?
My name is Raven Irvin.
And my name is D'Angelo Irvin Jr.
Tonight we are walking with our parents, Claudia,
And D'Angelo Sr.
our sister Raina.
And our brother DeClaudio.
My best summer memory is going to Grand Lodge for a camp with the other prom girls.
My best bomber memory is beating Booker T in the playoffs.
After high school, I plan on doing dance professionally in New York City.
After high school, I plan on attending the Air Force Academy to play football. Bomber country. Let's ride. Bomber country. Let's ride. Bomber country. Let's ride.
My name is Darius Jackson. Tonight I am walking with my dad, my grandma, my sister, and my mom. My best bomber memory is when we went to IHOP after we played McKinney Boyd last year. After high school, I plan on going to the Air Force and attending college. Once a bomber, always a bomber.
Hi, my name is Khalid Knight. Tonight I am walking with my aunt, grandmother, little sister, and little brother. My best memory is when I got a pick against Carl Albert 2 years in a row. After high school, I plan on going to college to play college football.
Don't forget to cherish every moment and have fun. And go Bombers! My name is Jamel Maxwell. Tonight, I'm escorted by my mom, my sister, my grandma, and my uncle. My favorite Bomber memory is beating Dale City and planting the flag. After graduation, I plan on going to college and becoming a full-time entrepreneur. Why you mad she choosing me? She said she feels safer over here. That's where the Bombers be. Yeah!
My name is Lamont Reynolds. Tonight I have with me my mother. My most memorable moment at MCHS is dancing at the B-Dell City Peak Out Pep Assembly. My plans after high school are go to college and play football and study biology. And remember, you gotta chill. Once a bomber, always a bomber.
My name is Traylon Richardson. Tonight, I am working with my mom, my sister, and my girlfriend. My best Bomber memory is catching the interception pass at Long Mac before halftime. After high school, I plan on going to college and playing more football. Being a Bomber is a tradition because once a Bomber, always a Bomber.
Okay, let's hear it for our football seniors.
We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have my interview with Middle City Offensive Coordinator Randon Lowe. You are watching Middle City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
This is Friday Night Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
All right, welcome back to Midwest City Bomber Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Happy to be joined by Midwest City Offensive Coordinator Randon Lowe. All right, Coach, when we look back at last week's game against Ardmore, team had to punt 2 times in a row for the first time since Dell City. That was early in the game, but then your offense got going. What got better after the first 2 drives?
Well, you know, Ardmore's they're coached by a good football staff. They came out and gave us some looks that we haven't seen or wasn't ready. You know, they gave us an even front with some 2 techniques and done some things that made us, you know, kind of think a little bit. And then we figured out what they were doing, and then we were good to go from there. But anytime you play a well-coached football team, then they'll put you in some binds. But after, the first series, we got the ball on the 25 or so, and we got a couple first downs and punted and pinned them inside the 5. And then the next time we did the same thing and pinned them down there pretty deep. So it's not like they were wasted drives, but we weren't getting points on the board.
Right. And, the strength of your team in the last 2 games for sure has been running the ball some more with DJ and then a 3-headed running back monster there. What's been the advantage of having 3 reliable running backs like you have?
Well, we need all 3 of them because all 3 of them start on defense. So we got to be smart in the way we prepare and the way we practice and the way we play games, as in not get them too many carries because they're all, very important on defense. And, maybe when I was younger in my career, I'd have pumped it to the best one, whoever that would be. I don't know who the best one is, this one out of these 3. But, getting older now, starting to figure out that, you do things that's best for your football team. And right now, playing all 3 of them's best for our football team. DJ has substantially more carries than they do because he don't play much defense. So you do whatever you can do to make your football team better.
And what's it like when you have DJ with a second running back or whoever the running back is behind him, and that it's not like, when you run the ball with one of those 2, you're not exactly one-dimensional. You got 2 different guys that often will be going in 2 different directions each play, and it just happens one of them has the ball. What's the how's that been working so well for you?
I've coached some athletic quarterbacks before, and it's really the best of both worlds because, people want to run the Wildcat and like the Wildcat and all that stuff. Well, we live in it every snap. We run the Wildcat every single snap. So it really gives us an advantage offensively to where you can't do this or that or whatever. And there's, I like to go under center in 31 and 32 personnel and come off the football and run power, counter, and ISO down on the goal line. But when you have number 10, when you have DJ there, you better get in the shotgun and let him read something, or maybe he can keep it weak or whatever the case may be. So it's really helped us offensively with our numbers.
And all those running backs and DJ, they're so good at when they get contact, they keep moving forward. Is that something that you brought to the team, or does that come by nature to them?
They're all competitive kids. DJ is one of the most competitive kids I've ever coached. He tries to win and does 98% of the time, win every sprint, every day, and every practice. And so it's just their competitive nature. They're all 4 and 5. And we have another young sophomore that is just itching to play, but the stable's kind of full right now. But he's getting closer to being ready. But anyway, they're competitive kids. And, Coach Chafin played running back at Baylor. He's really, we talked the summertime when he got hired, and we're the same philosophy of keep your shoulders square, because if your shoulders square, you have better vision and you have better places you can go, or more places you can go with the football. So they've been coached this way, but at the same time, it's one of those deals, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. These kids are all competitive, and they keep running the football downhill.
And you mentioned
we fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers. We're the ones who go before all others. Join the fight.
Here at Champion Plumbing, we take pride in taking care of our community. When we hit the road, we're fully prepared to solve your plumbing issues. We're family owned, and we are the standard for plumbing service. With a team full of champions, being the best plumbers in Oklahoma is just part of the job. So when we show up, you can rest easy, knowing that whatever the issue may be, we can handle it and make you a happy Champion customer. Contact Champion Plumbing today.
We come from different backgrounds, with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
And welcome back to Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Midwest City taking on Noble. Hello everyone, I'm Jordan Ray, joined by Tom Carpenter and a special guest we're going to introduce here in a moment. So, Noble Bears come into this game at with a record of 5-3, 3-2 district play. Midwest City, of course, actually they're 5-0 district play with an overall record of 6-2. Let's go ahead real quick and look at the weather. Or first, let me tell you that this is a Champion Plumbing countdown to kickoff. Champion Plumbing, don't settle for less, call the champs. Okay, and now let's take a quick look at, well, actually, let's first introduce our guest broadcaster with us here. It's Mr. Dwayne Doolittle, a former high school ref who's still very active in officiating at the basketball level as well. And he's going to help us throughout the night explain some of the things as far as why refs do what they do. So, Dwayne, great to have you with us.
Well, thank you, Jordan. Glad to be here on the broadcast tonight with you and Tom. Looking forward to adding value and to bring some insight into the minds and the goings-on or inner workings of the officiating crew. As we look at the game tonight, most of you will see Noble Bears and the Midwest City Bombers, but there are actually three teams on the field tonight. And so hopefully I can add some information that what that third team is looking at, what they're looking for, and what they're doing as the game goes along.
Well, talk about real quick, we're going to show a weather graphic here because this is our first wet game we've had here at Rose Field in quite a while. And, Tom, I mean, you were gone the last time we had that. So I'm going to ask Dwayne here, what type of impact does the weather have on what the officials do?
Well, certainly they're going to have to dress for the weather. We're going to look for the sideline staff to make sure we have footballs. You'll see a lot of changing of the footballs. You may even see the umpire wearing a towel, holding the ball a little longer in his hand before they come out of the break to put the rain down. As I look outside the windows, I can see the rain's coming down pretty heavily. And so they'll make sure that the balls can be as dry as possible. Maybe change out balls every one or two plays. The more precipitation we have, the more often the balls will be changed.
All right, very good. Let's go ahead and look at the 5A District 1 scoreboard. So there was a game played yesterday, Tom, that it's an interesting result. Elgin has defeated Lott MacArthur by a score of 20-13. What impact does that have on the standings? Let's go ahead and look at the updated standings that includes last night's game. So what we have is a situation where regardless of what Midwest City does in this game, they have to beat Elgin next week at Elgin on the Oklahoma Sports Network in order to be the district champs. And, of course, there's a log jam after Elgin. We got El Reno, Noble, and Lott MacArthur's currently down to the 5th spot. They have to beat Noble next week. What makes this game important for Midwest City is this. They have not clinched a 2 seed yet because Noble could catch them in theory. So that'll be something to watch for. And also the El Reno Duncan game. If El Reno can win out and force a 3-way tie with Midwest City, potentially if Midwest City was to lose 2 in a row, that could work in the Bombers' favor. So a lot of different scenarios. Tom, anything to add to that?
Yeah, and if you've looked at it this year, all the games we've watched, they have it depends on which team shows up. Is it going to be the Elgin team that's going to play? Is it going to be the Elgin team that kind of, they've been doing better than most, but sometimes they're playing a team that we just really ran up the score on, and not intentionally, but I mean it just happened, and then they turn around and they play dead against them. It's just it's been, like I said, it depends on which team will show up each Friday night.
All right, so real quick here, let's go ahead and get the coin toss, and we're going to have Tom Carpenter's keys to the game after that. So if we can go down and get the coin toss sponsor pulled up. The coin toss for today's game is brought to you by Rose State. Want to get college credit while still in high school? At Rose State College, high school students can earn up to 27 tuition-free credit hours of college credit through concurrent enrollment. Find out more at www.rose.edu/concurrent. All right, let's see if we can get some audio there. But as you can see, the seniors are coming out for Midwest City. Duncan has a standard 3 or 4 captains here. We'll see if we can get the audio. So actually some of the seniors will stay back.
Number 90, Elite Mack. Number 45, Traylon Richardson. 91, Lamont Reynolds.
Good luck to you tonight, gentlemen.
So, Jordan, if I might.
Go ahead.
So when we see, they sent all the senior representatives out, the maximum number of players we can have out of the toss is 4 from each team. Although we can have as many captains as you want, only 4 will participate in this proceedings here at the center with the officials.
Yep. And those are seniors who have played a lot as of 2 years ago. Maxwell, Knighton, Carter. Of course, Bourbon's been playing since he was a freshman.
And tails, okay? Heads and tails. What I'm going to ask you to do, sir, is to call in the air, and I'm going to ask you what he called. If I drop it, which I probably will, we'll reflip, okay?
Tails.
What did he call?
Tails.
Tails. It is tails. You have won the toss.
Won the first.
Okay. Noble has won the toss, has elected to defer. Okay, your choice is, okay, they're going to receive. What goal do you want to defend?
We're going to kick that one.
Okay, put your backs to that goal. Put your backs to this goal. Okay. Okay. Noble has won the toss, is elected to defer.
All right, so Midwest City will get the ball first. Now let's have Tom Carpenter's keys to the game.
Keys to the game brought to you by Squatchmo's Food Truck. For master backyard recipes, come find Squatchmo's Food Truck on Facebook, Instagram, or at squatchmos.com. Chili so good, make your babies be born naked. For I call the Bears, Irvin, their coach, had mentioned it when we'd call them, ask for some information, and need I say more? They need to win the third down battle on both sides of the ball, and they're going to have to shut down the Bomber running game. For your Midwest City Bombers, got to keep pressure on their quarterback, win the battle for field position, and not have so many dumb penalties like we did last week. Unsportsmanlike conduct, and I talked to some boys at the dumb penalties. I talked to the boys last night, the Bomber Brotherhood. They understand. They said they've got it. That's one of the things they're going to work on tonight. It's not have those stupid penalties. I mean, every now and then you can't help it, and every now and then you have an official that got that flag in his hand and he's going to throw it. So I told him, you guys got to be ready. They're going to throw it. So I think that's going to be the big thing for the Bombers.
All right, Tom, thank you very much. We're going to take a quick commercial break. You are watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
We come from different backgrounds, with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
Here at Champion Plumbing, we grew up under these lights, so we know what hard work and dedication really means. Because to us, being the best is about helping our community when they need us most. It's about giving our all on every play and every job. Being your hometown champs means being part of a team that succeeds together. So every time you call, you get nothing but our best. And that's what makes us Champion Plumbing.
This is Friday Night Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Coast Technology Group is your full IT managed service provider, utilizing simple, reliable technology for your home and business. Remote monitoring and management, network infrastructure.
Welcome back to Middle City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Sorry, we had some technical difficulties there. But let's go ahead and show you the Midwest City starting lineups. Starting lineups brought to you by Bomber Nutrition as the Bombers come out of the field. Bomber Nutrition located at 7460 East Reno Avenue in Midwest City, Oklahoma. Life is great at Bomber Nutrition. And, of course, making his last regular season start at home, but we hope he has more home starts. It's the quarterback, D'Angelo Irvin Jr., Jalen Woody, the running back. We expect the receivers to be Colston, Hamilton, Broyles, two seniors there in Hamilton and Broyles, and then Sissons is expected to be back in the starting lineup. Devin Sissons, he was out for a while with injuries and then was second string, but we expect him back in the starting lineup. The offensive line of Carter, DeMonte Jones, Avon Curry, Ambrosio, and Brunson. On the defensive side, led by senior defensive end Lamont Reynolds. And the rest of the D-line looks like this. Demarion Jones, that's DeMonte's brother. At nose tackle, Jamel Maxwell, defensive tackle, Khalid Knighton at defensive end. Those two switched positions a couple weeks ago. Kewan Lander back in the starting lineup. He's in for a weak side linebacker. Traylon Richardson, the Mike linebacker. And Iden Johnson-Tolson moves in to strong side linebacker. The secondary should be Jamar Hamilton at one corner. Jalen Woody, the free safety. Josiah Johnson, the strong safety. La Sierra LaViolette, the other cornerback. He was hurt heading into this game, but the coaches say he should be ready to go. We'll see if he's out there for sure. And we want to let you know that this first quarter will be brought to you by Santa Fe Steakhouse. Santa Fe Steakhouse, steaks, ribs, and fajitas, you heard. They have curbside pickup and immediate seating available if possible. Located at 7101 Southeast 29th Street in Midwest City. Call them at 405-732-0200. We ate there earlier today. It was fantastic. And the kickoff sponsor, as we're about to have the kickoff, is brought to you by CrossFit Complete. CrossFit Complete, a community dedicated to the daily pursuit of fitness excellence and serving others. In doing so, they strive to give their members the best hour of their day. Go to CrossFitComplete.com. All right, Tom, so Midwest City's going to get the ball first. Given Noble's propensity for high-scoring games, how important is this first possession?
I think it's going to be a high-scoring affair that Bombers need to take advantage of it. Throw the first punch.
All right, the kicker is Tayden Swopes for Noble. He has it on the right hash for him. Woody, Josiah Johnson expect to be back for Midwest City. They don't kick it very deep. That's a live ball. And Midwest City falls on it. They'll have the ball at the 29-yard line.
They got lucky on that one.
All right, and Dwayne, one thing that's important for the refs is communicating with each team about getting the right football, especially with this weather, correct?
Absolutely. Pregame, teams will come out with kicking ball, and that's the one that's the slickest, the ugliest, the oldest, and that's been inspected by the umpire. And certainly each ball now that comes in will be coming in from each team. So the kicking team chooses their own ball to start the game with, and, of course, the offense brings their own ball out.
All right, Irvin's got two in the backfield with him. And it'll be handoff up the middle.
I think he missed the hole
Gain
on
about
that one.
two there before Andrew Holmes brings him down the middle linebacker.
Thought Ambrosio and Carter had a big hole in there, and I think he ran inside of it.
That's Jalen Woody with the handoff. It'll be second down for Midwest City. So they give him credit for about 3 yards here. We got a 2nd and 7. It's Woody again, and he's able to make first guy miss before he gets close to 35. He'll be marked at the 34. We have third down coming up. 3rd and 5.
We're going to have to do better on that on first and second down.
Well, Midwest City's strength has been the running game the last few games. Noble knows that. It's a risky thing to want DJ to beat you with a passing game, but it is a wet night, so that may impact some things. On third down, they're going to run it again. They're going to get the first down this time. A good surge for Jalen Woody before Brandon Harper, the all-everything player for Noble, brings him down, and it's fresh set of downs for Midwest City.
Yeah, it's tough looking down there and seeing that number 55 for the Bears, knowing that he played on the other side of the ball last year for the Bombers.
He did not play defense last year. That's Trevor Hand.
He was a center, but he was a good lineman.
At Noble, they need their best players to play on both sides of the ball. 1st and 10.
Good
Handoff
run,
right side to Woody. Woody stays on his feet. And he's still going. He gets inside the 40-yard line of Noble. Andrew Holmes again makes the tackle. And now Midwest City's offensive line is asserting itself. And they have a size advantage against Noble, no doubt.
And there you see right there the first time the officials running a new ball in.
Yep.
Changing that thing out as the rain continues to pour here.
Yeah, you look up at the lights, you can see it coming down, but it's more of a drizzle when it gets down there to that ball.
It's Woody again on 1st and 10.
He's spinning.
And Woody again brings a lot of Bears with him before L.T. Taylor brings him down. By the way, L.T. is his first name. It's not a Lawrence Taylor. It's the best football player I've ever seen play.
I saw that name there.
Yeah.
I saw that too, and I was like, when I typed those up, and I'm thinking, man.
The T and the Taylor are two separate things. But a good second down opportunity for the Bombers. Woody, again, they're going to keep going to him until they stop it. Looks like he gets a first down. Taylor again with a tackle. Another first down for Midwest City. So, Dwayne, at what point do the refs decide, hey, we need a new football?
So they don't want to interrupt the tempo that the offense is moving with, and they'll take a natural break as the ball comes to the sideline. They'll look to replace it then.
1st and 10 for Midwest City, looking to get into the red zone. Urban will run it this time, makes the man miss. Now he gets out to the 20.
He's going to get down
and he's going
there.
to get inside the 10 before Trevor Rudd and Brandon Harper bring him down. But this is a red zone opportunity for Midwest City, a Buffalo Wild Wings red zone opportunity. Buffalo Wild Wings, where every day is game day, located 5500 Tinker Diagonal in Del City. 1st and goal now. Midwest City is on the march. After a couple of so-so running plays at the beginning, they have asserted themselves behind some running from DJ, but mostly Jalen Woody, who, by the way, Tom, he is not one player of the game. Just going to mention that early. If there's one player out there that's due, it might be him.
And I think the thing holding him back was he was a sophomore, but he's playing like he's a big boy.
Well, Noble read that play well. It took several Bears to finally get Woody down, but they do for no gain or maybe even lost yardage. Andrew Holmes, one of the Noble players, to bring him down. So 2nd and goal. Well, this down and distance is kind of an advantage for Noble, Tom. They can probably play the run a little bit more because Midwest City doesn't have as much room.
Right, but we know how Irvin can hit the target, and if he can get somebody out there, he'll sure hit him in the flat. Like, he's going to keep it.
Irvin going to keep it. Right up the middle he goes, and he will score. Touchdown, Midwest City. Well, you mentioned Irvin, Tom.
I do that.
Yeah, it's not hard to predict. Cameron Doyle comes on to kick an extra point. I'll tell you, Noble's coach, Greg George, had the utmost respect for Irvin. Of course, they've seen Midwest City twice. Unlike any other team in this district, Noble has a history against Midwest City. Snap a little high, but not too high. Definitely not too high for Doyle as he makes the extra point. And the Bombers strike first. They lead Noble 7-0. You are watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
This is Friday Night Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Coast Technology Group is your full IT managed service provider, utilizing simple, reliable technology for your home and business. Remote monitoring and management, network infrastructure, and cybersecurity, all with 24/7, 365-day live support. When you partner with CTG, you get the 150 years combined experience of our experts, helping your business grow while keeping your systems secure.
Welcome back to Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Bombers now have taken the lead 7-0. Here is a CrossFit Complete kickoff coming up. CrossFit Complete in Midwest City. Go to CrossFitComplete.com for more information on how you can join, and you will love it. Cameron Doyle to kickoff. Noble's two return men are listed as Brandon Harper and the aforementioned L.T. Taylor. Both are dangerous. And, of course, Midwest City does not like to kick it deep, but they have been a little bit more – they're still going to try to angle it. We know that. And usually they angle it to their sideline. So here is Doyle's kick, and sure enough, down the Midwest City sideline, out of bounds. That's our first flag. That flag's a no-brainer, Dwayne.
Yeah, free kick out of bounds. The teams now have option to have a re-kick with 5-yard penalty or take it at the 35-yard line or where it went out of bounds. So the three options that they're playing through, the most notably they'll take the ball at the 35-yard line.
They almost always take that option. And it seems like more and more kicking teams are willing to do that.
Yeah, it'll shut down a return game quick, fast, and in a hurry.
For Noble, Colin Fisher, he is a lefty, and he is really good. He played well here last year, even though Noble scored only 12 points. It was a bend but don't break defense for Midwest City, kind of what they had last week against Ardmore. He's got LT Taylor in the backfield. Handoff to Taylor, and Taylor with a good hole, and he gets past the 40-yard line.
Let me give you a scoring recap. Brought to you by Champion Plumbing. Don't settle for less. Call the champs. The Bombers had a 9-play, 71-yard drive, capped off by a 9-yard Irvin run, and Doyle's kick was good, 7-0 Bombers.
Actually, the play started at the 40, and so now it's at the 46, a 6-yard gain for Taylor. But now Fisher's alone in the backfield. He's going to pass under some pressure. Goes deep. Goes to Harper. And it's caught. And
pushed off.
Did he step out? No. Touchdown, Bears. Well, we can look at that replay real quick and see.
Well, let me ask my official next to me here. Do you think he pushed off on that?
We got a replay right now. Dwayne will look at it there. I don't know if we'll get I don't know if it'll be in the camera shot though.
I can't see the push off.
Yeah, you won't be able to tell.
So it's a little difficult. We're working with a 5-man crew. Of course, those guys are super fast, and those things that jump out those real things that jump out to you like a pimple on your nose. Of course, the officials will look for those, but we're not looking for that little stuff, that little hand fighting, infighting. That really doesn't make a difference. But certainly, if it gets to the point where what we don't do,
no good.
Yeah, as the extra point is no good, the Bombers retain the lead. But certainly, we don't. We start looking for little stuff. We're going to have to look for that all night, and these officials are kind of letting them play through some things here.
All right, so the two-play drive, we'll let Tom give the yardage here. But, Tom, we'll keep it here right now. So I did want to mention this before it happened, but they did it too quickly. Brandon Harper, he dominated Noble's best win against Elgin 2 weeks ago. And so Midwest City's got to know what's coming with him. And I don't know if single coverage is the answer.
I don't know. It'd be one of those you might need to hit the receiver before he leaves the line of scrimmage. Get somebody to stay on him like that. That man-to-man on that, I thought he had him, but I actually thought there was a push-off, and I not supposed to judge the officials, especially when I got one sitting next to me. But
yeah. But I tell you, those guys, they're just as human as we are.
Oh, yeah.
The officiating jerseys that they're wearing, the uniforms they're wearing, doesn't make them any faster, any smarter, any brighter. They just identifies who they are. And so they're human just like the rest of us. Some things they get, some things they don't.
They kind of look like convicts, though, if you think about it. There you go.
Hey, that's the new slimmer look.
The slimmer look.
Yeah, they changed the uniforms up to make us look slimmer out there.
All right, so Noble's going to have their second kickoff. And they'll kick it short, and it's fair caught at the 30, so that's where Midwest City will take over. All right, Tom.
Scoring recap is going to be brought to you by Champion Plumbing. Don't settle for less. Call the champs. Going to be pretty easy. Harper threw a 60-yard pass in one play. They missed their extra point, so it's 7-6 Bombers.
Well, it was two plays. There was a running play before that. But
you are correct.
All right, so Irvin will come in and try to lead the Bombers. Well, they still have the lead, of course, 7-6, thanks to the mixed extra point. That's probably the biggest play the defense has given up all season, I think. I don't even think against Del City they gave up a play that big. Handoff up the middle. I believe that's the Violet who's just checked in. We'll double check that. Yes, it is. Taylor with a tackle for Noble.
They're getting a big hole up front. I'm liking that. The linemen are really pushing them back.
All right, we'll update the down and distance here in a moment here, but right now it's 2nd and 1 for Midwest City. At some point, Noble's got to sell out on that run, though, and it'll be interesting to see how the Bombers respond. Handoff again. Levi's got a first down, and he gets past the 45-yard line at the 46-yard line. Eric Hensley helps bring him down for Noble. So fresh set downs for Midwest City as they continue to run the ball very effectively. Urban the keeper this time, and right up the middle he goes. He makes the guy miss. He is so hard to bring down. I don't remember him being that hard to bring down in years past, but that's just how strong he's gotten. Another tackle for Taylor of Noble, but not until Midwest City gets a first down.
He went through there like greased lightning. There's guys just couldn't hold on to him. That's great.
He's slicker than a Snicker on a hot day.
Yes, he is. Handoff LaViolet. LaViolet, great shiftiness there for Lassier LaViolet as he just is able to maneuver his way down to the 41-yard line. Actually, I should say 36-yard line of the Bears before Devin Knight gets him down. So second and short. And now we see Darian Rogers coming at running back. And he might be my favorite running back to watch. And he gets the handoff right here. Bounces, spins, and Noble had good pursuit there. Rogers still able to get a gain there. And back comes LaViolet. Third down. So quick handoff for Rogers. I would imagine, Tom, this is easily 2-down territory for Midwest City.
Oh, no doubt. That front line on the Noble defense, they're pretty disciplined. They're not jumping.
Handoff, and this one was well defended. LaViolet will be short of the first down. So a big fourth down coming up. As Noble has stiffened up on the run here. You'd hate to give the ball up with Noble having just scored. Urban tries to draw him off sides, cannot. Has time, though. Changes the play, has trips to the right. And it's LaViolet. LaViolet with a surge. It's again, he makes Noble Bears miss. He gets inside the 30 and a Midwest City first down. Taylor with another tackle.
That's a nice RPO there. Quarterback waited to the last minute to pull the ball, sucked the outside linebacker in, and was able to make that handoff in transition.
Yeah, that's a challenge, Tom, for the offensive line. I did talk to Coach Lowe about that, the offensive coordinator, how they don't know what's going to happen exactly. They just have to stick to their assignments, and they do it well. When I say they don't know what's going to happen, they don't know if DJ is going to keep it, throw it, or hand it off. It's been a lot of handing off so far in this game. First and 10 inside the 30. Keeps it this time. Good decision there, and he's going to get it first down. The ball's on the ground. Looks like Noble recovered. Rarely do you see DJ fumble, but he does there, and it's going to be Noble football. Looks like Colin Thomas recovered. That's a big stop for Noble. Their defense has not been good, especially on the road. They were good against Elgin, and that looks like a great win because Elgin won very impressively against Law MacArthur, more so the way they stayed in that game.
Yeah, you see one of the mechanics there from the umpire who threw a beanbag on the floor to symbolize. He's letting everyone know that that is a live ball, that is a fumble. He was not down before contact.
That's interesting. Yeah, I wasn't aware of that. Fisher tries to draw Midwest City off sides. They do not. So Midwest City's defense needs to respond here. And Fisher will keep it.
Broken play.
He can run. Yeah, that had to be a broken play. As he gets tackled in the backfield. Something the Bombers hope to do more and more there. Traylon Richardson, we'll give him the sack. It looked like he wanted to run with it or something, but I would give Traylon the sack on that play. Sometimes if they think it's a run, they won't call it a sack there. It was an attempted run.
It looked like a run play all the way for me because 74 was a lineman. He was 5 yards downfield.
Yep.
That's a good point, yeah. All right, we got trips to the left for Noble, and they are bunched up. 2 on the right. Fisher will keep it, and he'll get a lot of that yards back because he'll get close to first down for Kewan Landrum with the tackle. So it's third down coming up here. Well, when you go when they go wide like that, Tom, that's the threat.
Yep.
Because Fisher can run with the ball. Now Fisher has one in the backfield. On third down, Bombers staying disciplined here. Fisher's going to throw it. And he finds Harper in the flat. Harper
missed tackle.
Went backwards, but got the first down on the catch before Traylon Richardson with a tackle. So fresh set of downs for Noble. So 1st and 10, the Bears have it at the 35-yard line. And it's going to be another quarterback keeper. Nice tackle there by Jalen Woody, but it's a 5-yard gain for Noble at the 40-yard line. Well, the Noble offensive line, for the most part, has done their job. They do have some big guys. I mean, their coach tells me they're a very small team, but I see that that right side looks
74 and 75 are big boys. It's just not very tall.
Fisher to pass, rolling to his left. He is a lefty, of course. Fires down left sideline.
Got it.
And pass is caught for a first down, and they love to do that.
Might add, Jordan, the officiating crew is doing a great job, in my opinion, to let these players play. Showcase their natural talent, not over officials, if you will. They're just letting it happen and making decisions from there. Just getting the big stuff right now.
Right.
Well, the only penalty we had was the procedure on a kickoff, so that has to be called.
Exactly. Real big.
Yeah, that's it so far. Noble has a fresh set of downs at the 49-yard line, 1st and 10. Fisher has been really good so far, like expected. He's going to drop back to pass here. Fires it deep.
Oh, almost intercepted.
And the pass is incomplete.
Two Bombers got a hand on that before it hit the ground, and that would have been a Sports Illustrated moment.
Man, he almost mossed that guy, didn't he? One-handed catch.
Josiah Johnson and Jalen Woody, the safeties, were back. First incomplete pass for Fisher. Tell you what's interesting here is the chess game between Noble and Midwest City's defense, because Tyler Cade was coached by Chris George, the Noble's head coach, in high school at Choctaw. Run play up the middle. We'll get a little bit.
Maybe a couple.
Richardson with another tackle. By the way, all seniors from Midwest City that have won player of the game are re-eligible tonight since it's senior night. And Traylon Richardson, I believe, has at least 3 tackles already.
Got a good start.
Yep. So it's going to be 3rd down. About 8 to go. And Midwest City needs to know where Brandon Harper is. Fisher to pass, under some pressure. Fires, pass is caught and wide open. And it's going to be a 10-5 touchdown Noble. That's Logan Kirby with a touchdown. That's 2 long touchdown passes for Noble. And they will take the lead now, 12-7. Well, that chess match I mentioned right now is being won by the Bears.
Nice patience by the quarterback to let that develop and open up downfield. Good blocking up front. The interior linemen are doing a great job of keeping pressure off the quarterback so he can survey the field and deliver the ball with precise accuracy.
Yeah, Tom, the secondary for has not been tested like this, as Noble will go for 2.